White! Open the gates!
Priests? What are you lot waiting for? Open the gates!
Go talk to Pennington. Make him understand, if you can.
Where can I find him?
He hides in his office. You'll find him there.
Where are the others? Williams and the other chap?
Matthews. We were ambushed. They fell.
May God have mercy on their souls.
There's ammo in the elevator. Send Shepard and Abbott to bring it back.
Captain Pennington?
No time, no way out, no hope, no way in. No time at all.
Captain Pennington, sir.
Mr. McWraith, you live.
There's work to be done.
Work? You had work. A mission. To bring one last glimmer of hope. To gladden our hearts before the pit takes us all.
You secretive bastards haven't helped.
The job is done. There's no more hope and little enough time. All that remains is the pit. Welcome to the last stand, McWraith. Welcome to the end.
I wouldn't surrender just yet, Captain. I found Helen Priest. We brought supplies.
A waste of effort on both accounts.
Hardly. We saved a life. Resupplied, you may save more.
For the sake of what? For the sake of days, a week perhaps? You've saved no one. The dead will come. Our throats will feel their bone.
It is if you will not act. You're the
You sound like Priest. She has changed. Her return to Fort Jericho has made her impulsive, irrational, quarrelsome. I believe she did not fully grieve her husband's loss. Returning to the scene has, it seems, reopened the wound. She'll join the lieutenant soon enough. When our defences crumble at the last, the pit shall take us all.
fair to say you're...
The town was doomed to fall to the curse. We just had Millsmith gathered the board and the governor let the affair flock to him.
The new Smiths are holed up in the woods.
They may leave for Boston, but the curse will follow.
I came across the governor and his flock.
As is the rest of New Eden. Death hangs upon the wind.
How do things stand, Captain, as you see them?
Little has changed. The dead flood from the mines. We shoot them down and gain the clock of our extinction. We may no more defeat the dead than we may vanquish the ocean waves.
You must at least try.
We lack much, yet we are still alive. We hold to the last.
Well, that's something.
I fail to see...
How unfortunate. Because...
As the commanding officer, you
the lumps and bumps can smooth themselves.
Why did you come to New Eden, Captain? Why here?
Far from the many wars we fight, you mean? I'd shot enough Frenchmen, and more than...
Did no one come with you?
Keep to your business.
It's just, there's a portrait hanging on the wall.
I had a wife and daughter once. I did my duty and had the fortune to return alive. That's all.
I thought that too. I was wrong. Silence allowed my ghosts to prosper.
If ever I do tell.
Permission to take...
And if I refuse it?
Are you trying to recruit me, Captain? Do you really...
If I were to offer enough shillings, I'm sure of it. This key unlocks the unused watchtower.
On the one hand, a captain beaten by the world. On the other, his rival, haunted and mutinous.
In a fort besieged by vengeful spectres.
Behind all the shit, there's something else. Something darker.
How often, Abigail, must we have this fight? How often must we argue?
We shall argue until you hear me.
I hear you all too well. I hear a hoggish harridan, a narrow nag, a selfish shrew.
One of these days, I shall poison your soup.
And the day before, I'll take you to the highest cliff and push you off it. You're new.
Name's Red McRae.
You look a landlubber to me.
Are you a married man?
Aye, to Abigail. I count myself lucky.
Marriage wasn't for us.
No, you could not.
Marriage is a union conceived by...
Aye. Our feelings exactly. We were happy.
Regret? Oh, I have no regrets. I'll not say a word against her.
What's the word round?
Look around you. We're barely hanging on.
The merchant?
Aye, the freedman. Easier. Some people have all...
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
What about him?
I don't know. Is he a good commander? Do you like him? Does he have secrets, that kind of thing?
If, say, I thought him a blockhead, then I'd not say so. If...
Can you tell me anything?
A bold woman, clever too. I'll be glad to take her...
I'm interested in...
I did not. But I know the lieutenant died a hero.
May you prosper in good...
He that does good.
Could be worse. Could be underground.
Banishers, may I have a word?
Helen, something wrong?
Apologies for disturbing your rest. I'm afraid it can't wait. What did you think of the captain?
I saw an officer alone. A proud man turned to stone, perhaps by years of war. I saw a broken man.
I did not see the tyrant you described.
Inaction is tyranny. He will not act, but nobly get the hell out of the way.
I do not disagree, but the captain needs help.
I too was a soldier, broken and haunted. With Antea's help, I recovered. Pennington may need this.
Leave Pennington to me. The good folk of the fort need your help. You are banishers. The dead. I would like you to go into the mines and find out what enrages them so. I would like you to do what the captain will not.
And while we deal with the hordes of angry
When the mines are purged, I'll oust Pennington.
Is it your belief that Pennington's quarantine lies at the...
What else? He walled them in. Miners, nurses, soldiers, the healthy or the sick. He buried them all. And then he lied how Brooke his callous cap...
How goes it?
I'm not sure. I had never let go of my grief. My husband died in the dark with nothing but my handkerchief to soothe his last moments. And now, if each worthwhile thing in life is to be lived, and then when it is gone, to be...
Love or no, as long as Sebastian haunts you, you will never be safe.
Sebastian haunts me. You haunt Red. What's of safety when we can...
Perhaps the meaning of our meeting is ours to define. Then time moves on.
Yes, 'tis a blessing and a curse. Yet against all reason, let us make the most of time.
Much goes on around.
I try, and I could do something about...
What brought you?
I came with Sebastian. Willingly, mind you. My Sebastian courted me for 3 years. I swore when we married I'd follow him to the end of the earth. And here we are.
How's morale about the...
The fort has known better days. Not many, mind. It's always been miserable. Folk deserve better. They fought so hard and lost so much. The captain...
Where do we go?
There is a second tunnel into the mines. The entryway was walled shut during the quarantine. Getting there will not be easy, but the barricade should fall without too much difficulty. After that...
Underground...
If it soothes you, I too am taking a significant risk. Some years ago in New Eden Town, the captain locked up an innocent woman. A fate I wish to...
Pennington the jailer. Do you speak of Deborah?
I was away from New Eden Town at the time. Rumours said she was a witch, I later heard. And so too did the captain. The court agreed. Who knows what urges... He is a secretive man.
We should go.
Then it's agreed. When you're ready, take the hoist to the waterfall, near the outpost you first found me. From there, it is not far to the tunnel. Keep your wits and all your luck about... Have you found the old entrance?
We're working on...
Good. If I may...
Farewell.
I'll be seeing you.
An innocent woman jailed.
I mean, as wolf pelts go, it's pretty.
It's
More than
barbaric.
enough of them.
An officer must
Folk
be
in
just.
Boston are not
Or
short
else
of
it
wolf
all
pelts.
unravels.
What do I do
Helen
with
is
this?
right.
You're a
The
merchant.
truth lies down
Sell
there,
it.
somewhere.
I'd sell sunshine
I
to the
suspect
Spanish,
Deborah
but that
is at it
not
again.
the problem. We've more than enough wool.
Greetings. Welcome to
A comb.
Oh,
Shall we trade?
I rather think we should, sir.
The shopkeeper must hear everything that...
You assume me to be...
What can you tell me about Cap...
He lets me trade. I like the man. He said,
More generally,
well, it's cold. Folk are hungry more often than not. But Ingersoll's is open.
what can you tell...
I like her. Though she's impetuous. Terse, even. She fancies herself thinking about it. No.
Tell me about your store. Tell me about you.
The original Ingersoll's in Boston was grand and fine, but it burned in the North Square fire of '91. We moved to New Eden with Nathaniel. But before Natty could return home, my husband died. Then came the curse. And now here we are. Welcome to Ingersoll's of Fort Jericho.
You never wanted to do anything else.
My husband was prosperous and affluent. I was young and clever. We made an excellent match. He taught me everything I know. The store is my business. My legacy. My story. It is who I am.
I must take my leave.
And may God...
no Ferdinando here.
Good day, sir.
Mr. Sather remain. You seem a chatty fella.
We see precious few new faces around here.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm from Boston. I love it very much. So much more lively. The music. The colour and the splendour.
What are you doing here then?
I'm the shop boy. When the store moves, I move with it. I came with them to New Eden intending to quickly return. They took me on when I was just a boy. I've no family.
You have as my...
Oh, little of interest. I believe John was down the flooded
Huh? Never know who...
You say that.
I must go.
And I for you.
Enough, John. I'll not listen to another moment of your ranting.
'Tis no rant. Pennington's backbone is gone, and we're all suffering.
The captains of war have respect.
Respect. Ellen Priest sets out into the wilds in search of our salvation while the captain rots in his office. I know who to respect.
What do you do, John? Dig latrines? How much respect does that get you, eh?
Go to hell. Take your captain with you.
We have enough Bibles for Hugh Batchelor. What do you think?
Don't ask me. One is already too many.
Storeroom. Locked. A store. Ferdinando's? Closed. Are we in the right place?
Try next door.
Please excuse my husband. He really is as unpleasant as he sounds. And who are you, then?
Red McCraith, ma'am. I'm a banisher.
Are you, indeed? Thanks to you, me and my husband...
You and your husband...
I have a roof above my head, my belly. We suffered for many years. By comparison, this...
Do you not find it dangerous out here?
I thank you for your concern, but we live how we live, and it...
I'll let you get...
If you need...
Anyone home? No one.
Papers in Miller's name. We're in the right place.
Keep looking. He's organised.
Disorganized traders lose money.
Vardy reads English extensively.
Well, nobody's perfect.
What is this?
A sansa. It's a musical instrument. It's Bantu, from southern Africa.
He's making protective amulets.
He's making useless trinkets.
And he works hard to keep it away.
What is he afraid of? What don't we know? Let's search the store. Surprisingly high-quality wares.
Can't be many left in New Eden. He's doing surprisingly well for himself.
Where did he get the inventory?
Rebecca's will. She was rich. She left him a lot.
That's where he got the inventory.
No. The list matches his sales record.
Touch my money and I'll drop you. What are you doing here? Thieving, no doubt.
I'm no thief, Mr. Miller. I'm the Banisher. I brought Helen Priest back to the fort.
A banisher? Thieves lie.
'Tis my business to know. Red McCraith.
If you are a banisher of ghosts, I have business for you. I'll pay.
I spoke to Rebecca. 'Tis she who haunts you. She sent me to find you. She worries for you. Says she loves you.
The English have a word for that. Hogshite.
If not for love, why did she bequeath you her fortune?
Whichever. It matters not. You're a banisher. It is your job to get rid of her. Can you not just do your work?
Easy, Mr. Miller. Now, I'll need to examine Rebecca's belongings.
I sold them. All of them.
You did? To who?
I don't know. People. I wrote it down. In the register. Read it, if you wish.
2 recent sales, to the blacksmith and to Ingersoll's store.
Stuff looks good.
Now, my friend, we are
The storekeeper hears much.
I'm a busy man.
What can you tell me about Captain?
He has no problem with me. I have no problem with him. He respected Rebecca's wishes. He gave me what was mine. My freedom. Her estate. He saw me as a man, and when them who saw different complained...
What think you of Helen Priest?
I don't think of Helen Priest. I stay out of her way.
How are things in the fort?
Look around you. Have you heard the sound of their bodies crashing against the wood? I am a man of courage. I have endured. I don't know what you people have done to this country, but there's little hope.
You've put quite the effort into protecting your home, haven't you?
You poked about my house without my say.
I know my business. So out of generosity, here's the truth. None of it works. Not the wreath, not the amulet. None of it works. Pretty, though.
His brooch is working.
It works. She hasn't come back. I can sleep now. I hear her calling, whispering my name. I wait to find her at my bedside. She won't leave me alone. She's an Akishi, a demon.
I need a job. I accept. Farewell to you.
You know where to find me, if you're buying.
Ingersoll's store and the blacksmith. Noted.
He'd sold it all. Everything she'd owned. And fast.
Why the hurry?
If we track her things down, perhaps they'll tell us.
Now, Mr. Peabody, I shall drain the first boil. Ready?
Same sodding question every sodding time. No, I'm not damn well ready.
Excellent. Then we'll begin.
Be careful, goddarn it! Careful! Ah!
I know. I know. My apologies. I did not wish to hush you. Welcome to the infirmary. I'm Nurse Wings, Anne.
I'm a banisher.
Red. A pleasure to see a friendly face, or any face at all. What can I do for you?
So, how'd you end up here? What brought...
That, sir, is a...
I'm a personable man.
That's not the same thing. I was sick as a child. Very sick. Afterwards, I swore I'd serve...
I fell in love with a banisher. One of the best. Spent the happiest years of my life with her.
And where are they now?
Antea died in the meeting house in...
Ah, that was you. I should have known.
Times being as they are, how come you only have the one patient?
Mr. Peabody's illness is unsightly. Fort Jericho has a history of contagion. Folk worry.
What does he have?
Not my place to say.
I must insist. I have work to do here. I'd rather not risk infection myself.
Insist all you like. I'll not say. However, on an entirely unrelated subject, I assure you, you'll not catch the king's evil here.
Scrofula. Cured, some say, by the touch of a king.
Not many kings round here.
No. There's just me and my...
Did you not fear infection?
If I did, I would not show...
What's the word around here?
I don't see folk much. I stay here, keep...
No visitors?
Helen Preece comes when she can. Captain Pennington would sometimes visit Mr. Peabody, but I haven't seen him in a while.
What can you tell me?
He fought King Philip in the Wampanoag. Led his company well, I'm told. It's not...
Tell me about...
The bold lieutenant's widow. She's as much a soldier as her husband was. A fighter. Commanding, too. Even dead, you can see his influence.
I think I know how that feels. What about you?
Oh, I'm alive and well. I'll not complain. I can be strong.
You're a good soul, Nurse.
I do my best, Mr. McCraith. I'm sure you do yours.
Farewell, Nurse Wings.
Farewell, and good health, sir.
Are those your records?
Yes. Perhaps someday they may help someone.
Do you have the supplies you need?
I can treat a cough, perhaps cool a fever. Mr. Peabody needs more than calamine. But what he needs is not available, and we must accept it. Mr. McCraith.
How goes the day? Farewell.
Farewell, and...
These look nasty. Poor man.
Never a good sign.
Who the hell are you? Queen Mary's...
Well, I've met Mary II, and she's a little pretty.
The Banisher come to gloat at sick old Cotton Peabody.
Where did you fight, soldier?
None of your business, Scotsman.
This, comrade, is why no one wants to talk to you.
You're no soldier. I'm a proper soldier, me. Self-made, too. Left the family, fought under the captain himself, I did. And fought...
When did you get sick?
What's it to you? I'm not so sick as I can't give...
When I'm sick, I get surly too. What's the word that...
No one tattles to me, stuck in here. Captain came by once, worried for Andrew White. Seems the old boy's...
There's a lot of it about. White's a gate guard, right?
He sees ghosts in his sleep. He's dreaming. Real ghosts come...
Tell me about the captain.
Let you get back to him. The captain is the best of us, and I'm... Not that he calls no more.
Tell me about Helen Priest. I promise it won't get back to her.
Lieutenant's wife.
How's life about the fort?
What do you want to hear? It's cold. We're hungry.
What's the word?
Ain't no.
As you were.
Not like I can...
Banisher?
Ferdinando Miller sold you a few things recently, right? May I have a look?
You may, yes. Though I doubt they'd be much use to you. Unless you've got a knack for art. Mr. Miller mostly sold me paintings. You can't miss them, they're the only ones I have.
I must take my leave.
And may God...
Pretty. The work, I mean.
Not our ghost eye, though. Let's try the forge.
Mr. McRae.
You like the place? I must go.
Take.
A note?
Let's see.
Ferdinando was a slave. She was his owner.
She kept that quiet. as if it were of no consequence. We know where to go. The barrack room.
You've saved our sorry asses, sir. Of that, there's no doubt. You've earned us a rare bit of rest, and that comes most welcome.
You all right, soldier? You look drop dead weary.
The dead don't sleep, do they? And me being asleep won't stop 'em coming.
Your comrades think you're too scared to sleep. You should prove them wrong.
I don't give 5 shites what they think. They may tend to their own duty while I tend to mine.
Let's cut to it. I think you're haunted. The good news is that I can help.
The Banisher thinks I'm haunted, does he? Nah, I ain't important enough to be haunted. I ain't important, and I don't deserve no help. Wasted time helping me anyway.
You heard the man. He wants no help. I see no reason to force it on him. For now, at least.
How are folk doing? Fighting fit?
They're farmers, most of them. Shopkeepers, house servants, hunters. We've one old soldier, but he's sick. Them who stand dead on their feet. Fighting fit, my arse. But we hold against the hordes of the dead. For now, leastways. The fight's not fair. That's it.
Life's unfair. Armour up.
Right, I used to think that too. Mind you, I'm not sure there's enough armour left.
Had any good scuttle lately?
I'd spill it if I have it, but be quick. I'm busy.
We've known an officer or 3, you and me.
In nigh on 20 years' service, I've not met a commander more efficient. Nor one so relentless. But that was then and this is now. He's not the man he was. Still a pain in the arse, mind.
What think you now of Helen Priest?
Wow, she's like her husband. Only yet better. Command is in her blood. She reminds me of my old mum. The Queen of Topsfield Common, we used to call her. Born to give orders, she was. And you dare not disobey.
Did you know Sebastian Priest?
I surely did. Good man, hell of a soldier. Had kingly ideals. Hero is an ill-used tag. Oft misassigned. But Lieutenant Priest was a hero.
As you were, soldier.
Good day to you. Good day, mate. You Penningtons are in for
Red McCraith, the Banisher. Sorry to disappoint.
Nah, too bad. We could use... I'd teach some of the lads here. Perhaps we...
I shoot well enough. Where did you learn to shoot?
In the war, mate.
King Philip's War?
Aye. Joined up soon as I came of age. Trotted off to war against... Shooting came natural. Once, I shot a man down from full 500 yards. How'd you like that? I'm a goddamn Lionheart, huh?
Tell me about...
Which bit?
How about Captain Pennington's?
Captain? I don't know him. He keeps to himself, and I keep to mine. Tell the truth, I think he's losing it. Can't blame him, to be honest. You'd blame the curse, but he's always been a close-mouthed so-and-so. Been that way since he lost his wife and kid.
Pennington's family died.
I didn't say they died. Though, maybe they did. Either way, they're definitely gone, and the captain is the worse for it.
Helen Priest, tell me how she fits in your world.
They don't let women go to war, but for her, they should make an exception. Pity Pennington doesn't trust her far as he could throw her. I've fought side by side with many a good man. None are better than Helen Priest.
How about you tell me more about yourself?
Mate, all you need to know is I'm the finest shot this side of the wide blue sea. Priest and Pennington are too busy fighting to see it.
I'll be on my...
And may the...
I'd like to help him. Old soldier and all.
All right. Let's start with his billet.
Pretty empty armory.
Looks like someone's been living in here.
We need the money.
We have enough. Leave me alone.
Do you think only this?
You could bring Mistress Barrow her oil and salt. Good day, Mr. Bachelor.
What do you want now?
Your Bibles, Mr. Bachelor.
I doubted you. Forgive me, neighbour. You are indeed a good Samaritan. They shall find a good home in the school at New Eden.
I must take my leave of you, sir.
God be with you.
I suspect Mistress Barrow may change her ways.
Learning can be a painful business.
Let me see if I can guess it from the look on your face. Do I now have what's needed for oatcakes? I do. I shall make oatcakes. You, Mr. McWraith, are a gentleman. And when I trade with a gentleman, I'm sure to make them pay extra. For you, I shall make an exception.
Would you be interested?
What do you need?
I'll take my leave of you for now.
And I...
This isn't over yet. Possession incoming.
Here. This is the place Ishmael wanted.
Those rocks are in the way.
go then.
That's that done. Let's go tell Ishmael.
What news do you bring, if bring it you do?
I found your hidden creek. You were right. 'Tis quiet and peaceful. A good place for a man to honour his wife's passing. I chased the spectres from it.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'll see you later, Ishmael.
Anytime, sir.
Good day, Nellie.
All the better for your presence, Mr. McRae.
I had to dig a little, but I found you some iron. Will it do?
It will. Give me a little time and I'll make you something useful. You just wait. You'll love it.
Thank you.
Thank you for your interest.
Good day, Nellie.
All the better for your...
So... let's trick.
All right.
Free them.
You know...
A healer could be you.
Wise word.
Thank you.
Thank you for your...